Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Inside of today's video, as you can see on the screen, we've got some Brawl Talk sneak peeks. Normally, as soon as these drop, like, I'm recording it, but I was on a dog walk, so I've just came back and they've posted it. You know, normally it's around 12, isn't it? I don't know, bit random. And also, this is an authentic reaction in a sense. Like, I haven't seen the Brawl Talk yet. You know, I'm just speculating myself as well, just like you are. But tomorrow I'll be reacting to the Brawl Talk straight away as soon as it's released. So make sure subscribe for that one. But for now, we're just going to jump in all things that we can see. So this time around, it's very different. I believe they've never done a GIF like this. Normally it's a graphic on Twitter or something like that. So you can see Brawl Talk December 9th and the time, of course. Then the hashtags Brawl Talk, hashtag StarTune, and hashtag Brawler Days. So StarTune, I'm guessing that is the new season. Well, that is pretty evident, right? But StarTune straight away just made me think of like a cartoon, made me think of Looney Tunes if you ever watched that when you were younger. It made me just think of all these cartoony kind of things that I watched when I was younger. So I feel like this could be my favorite season ever just by the sound of this season. But as you can take a look at this GIF then, so can we really decipher much from it? Because the quality from Twitter is just horrendous, by the way. Like the GIFs and the video quality just get really bad. That's why it's a little bit blurry, so it's gonna be hard to really pull anything from this. So of course, straight away on the piece of paper, we just literally see cotton wool, or like basically what is the most generic thing a cat plays with, right? So straight away I'm thinking, well, this could be a cat, this could be KITT, the brawler that was teased, what, like 3 years ago, I think, 3-4 years ago, which the community really wants. So straight away I'm just like, anything like this, I'm like, KITT. But let's see if there's much else in here that we can really decipher. So if I try and go through what's on the table, there's not really too much that's really playing with my eye. We've got like a ball, is it there, or like a ball bomb, I don't know. To the right we have, down at the right bottom, I can't really zoom in because again it is a GIF, a little bit annoying, but I guess I can zoom in on the editing. You can see here, I mean, it looks kind of like a weird Eve spaceship. Again, I don't think we can really look too much into that. Maybe it's a brand, like a new Eve skin. I highly doubt it because they don't really leak the skins like that, so I'm kind of unsure. Maybe that's KITT's spaceship. Again, a little bit unsure. Then we go down to the left, we just see, I think the left bottom corner of the table is like, it looks like a weird cactus. I don't know, can't really decipher too much from that one again. And yeah, for me, there's just not really much we can go off on this table. Again, if maybe it feels better quality, you can actually see what's on the table. But to me, it's just literally pretty plain and obvious. It is just got to be like a cartoon. Again, this is how cartoons were done back in the day. You do this and flick through the pages and you'd make like a cool animation. So I feel like we're going to go very retro with this update. So now diving into what the Brawl Talk thumbnail is and the title to really see if we can kind of gauge what else could be in the Brawl Talk. So you see here, unfortunately the image is a little bit grayed out. We'll show you guys a more well, a better version in a second, but I just want to briefly see the premiere, see if there's anything that we can see in the description, whether there's like another free pin. No, there's not another free pin this time around. There's nothing really in the description that gives us a little bit of a hint, and all there is in the thumbnail and the title, well, the title is just literally Brawl Talk, the most OP brawler is free. So they're literally saying to us that this brawler's gonna break the game. I mean, that is kind of insane. I know Miko looks really strong, looks like an Edgar 2.0, but them just openly admitting this brawler's OP is kind of wild. Like, I'm kind of scared for the apocalypse that's about to come. So just quickly go through the community feedback as well through the Twitter post. I always like to see this just to see people's raw reaction. We see Leon, who's also a content creator, straight away he thought the same as me. Hashtag StarTune, it just reminds me of Looney Tunes, or well, this is Tiny Toons. It must have been a different kind of show. I think I remember that show, but yeah, that that's just one thing that came to my head straight away. We also see as well, we see Canal, who also does some good content on YouTube, I believe, straight away saying that the duration is 10 minutes 49 seconds. People always decipher the Brawl Talk, how long it is, straight away in the Twitter comments, so I'd like to take a look at it. But this is the thumbnail in all its glory. So we see here Danny is dressed as a mouse, so that's two things straight away, which is pointing towards a cat. They just love to tease with us. Like, imagine after all this, it's just not a cat brawler or anything like that. They've already done that in the past with Ruffs. They were teasing Ruffs a few years ago, but the Star Force, season, sorry, and then they teased it like saying meow and all of these different things, and then now they're doing it again because they surely can't do it twice, right? Danny, you can't be this cruel to us. But you see as well, I mean, that whatever it is in the middle right there, it just makes me think it is a cat again. I've seen what KITT might look like. I'll just put some screenshots here just from some YouTube thumbnails that I've seen in the past of what KITT could look like, and it just looks like it could be KITT. I mean, these guys are seriously pranking us right here. So again, we'll look at the tags as well, because sometimes this can give us a little bit of a hint, but this time around not really giving us too much of a hint, because we've got 5v5. We literally know what's in the Brawl Talk this time around. I guess it kind of ruins the fun of Brawl Talk in some ways, because we know 5v5 is coming. We know Miko is a free brawler which is coming in the update. We know there's Brawl Pass changes as well, so there actually is a lot of content to cover in this Brawl Talk. It's just we pretty much know it all, so it's just going to be a lot of information, I believe, to kind of digest with this Brawl Talk. So I'm just going to go into some games on ladder and just briefly talk about what I think is going to be in the Brawl Talk. Alright guys, jumping into the first game then. So in terms of speculation, you know, this is always one of my favorite videos to make, because I'm always interested in what you guys think will be in the Brawl Talk. You know, you guys obviously interested in what I will think. But unfortunately, this time around, I just don't think there's too much speculation to be had. I think the biggest speculation is surely like what kind of event they'll be doing for the Brawler Days. They always do something, right? So we know we're getting a free Colt skin, which of course is epic. That Colt skin is so good. We also kind of know that we're going to do maybe like a calendar or something with some free rewards. They pretty much do that every single time in Brawler Days. We of course know that there's going to be some cool skins as well, like there always is, like the cool Brawler Day skins, which I always like. It's like my favorite set of skins in Brawl Stars. Okay, we need to try and heal here. There's just so much going on, especially with Charlie here. She's probably going to cycle another super literally that fast. Yeah, I knew you should cycle a super that fast. The auto-aim spam on his brawler is just stupid, but we're going to try and heal up here. Of course, Piper's will look to try and break up some walls here. I mean, wherever she jumps, we should be good to take her down. We'll pop our gadget, use superheroes. What somehow missed that. Anyways, let's talk about Brawl Talk, because it's what you guys want to hear about. But in terms of like, I can't really talk about too much speculation. There really isn't too much in my opinion. I guess we're just going to see in the Brawl Talk, like considering it's 11 minutes long, there's surely got to be some things that we're missing out on. Like, I guess what, like, my opinion is that we're going to try, well, not try and convince, they're going to paint out a picture just of how good the Brawl Pass is going to be for the game. Of course, we're going to get a lot of angry people, because it's always the same in any game. When there's some change, people are always a little bit scared, a little bit apprehensive, and especially when they see there's going to be a plus version of Pass, they think straight away, oh no, it's going to be like Clash Royale. But trust me, it's not. I've seen so many graphics and so many good things about this pass that I really doubt that it's going to fail. I mean, if it is going to fail, I know that they'll be quick to redeem themselves as well. And you've got to think as well, whenever there's something that's like a Brawl Pass in the game, well, you know, like the dev team will be kind to the free-to-play community, right? So we know that with people supporting the game, they can then make it better for the free players that don't put any money in the game as well. Like, they're not, like, people compare again like the game to Clash Royale a lot, and they're not money hungry like Clash Royale. I just know that for a fact, because again, I've played Clash Royale for years and years, and some of their offers have been disgusting over the years. But Brawl Stars, it seems like they've got this fine balance for once. So I'm excited to see what Brawl Pass could entail with this Brawl Talk. Let's hop into one more quick game. Alright, so jumping into the final game then. I literally finished that game 8-1. I'm not even being concentrated. I think I should play Brawl Stars more like this, where I'm just vibing and just playing, because I just end up wrecking everyone apparently. But okay, just trying to think top of my head what else can actually be in this Brawl Talk. Everyone's just suspecting KITT. Everyone's obviously thinking about Miko and how he's going to break the game. I mean, it's going to be very fun. Brawler Days is always super exciting in the community. Of course, we're going to get present plunder back. 5v5 game mode as well, which I think the community would have been so excited for that if it wasn't revealed so early. I guess we'd kind of do that anyways with the podcast, because they want people watching the podcast, so always giving a sneak peek for the update is pretty good in that regard. Oh, I was hoping I could stay alive there. Imagine if I stayed alive and got 3 kills right there. But it was to give a sneak peek in their Brawl Pass podcast. So that's one sneak peek down. They then sneak peeked in the World Finals, so that was another one brought down. Like, they've definitely given us a fair share of sneak peeks this time around. But I guess that could be good, because the community could be like waiting for what's next in the update. I mean, it's clearly working, right? Because there's just so many people playing the game right now. I don't know if I mentioned it a minute ago. I might be a stock record, but literally it's the most active players it's been since the Gears update. So again, I got to reiterate, something's clearly working right now. I know a lot of people were crying about the Mega Pig event as well, but it's clearly working. Like, the amount of star drops in the game must be really good. I mean, I guess people still really like the gambling aspect of the game, which, I mean, for me, I do somewhat miss boxes, but at the same time, I'm kind of glad they're gone, because we do get a lot more in terms of, like, we do get brawlers a lot more frequently. Like, it would literally take you 9 months maybe to get one legendary. Now it's about 3 months. So it's been really good for the game, but at the same time, people just really like the kind of, I don't know, like the feeling of unboxing something really rare. It happens in so many games right now. You know, a big one, if you guys don't know, like FIFA, for example, has always had that kind of aspect to it. So I guess that's just what gamers are sucked into, but it kind of sucks into that gambling aspect, unfortunately. And that's kind of what we've gone back into with star drops. I reckon if they could revert all of the credit update, they probably would, right? Because Brawl Boxes was just so popular, and since their removal, the game kind of went downhill a little bit. So that's just kind of me waffling about the health of Brawl Stars and how it's going to go in the future. But I'm excited for Brawl Talk anyways, because whenever I see the duration of Brawl Talk and it's really long, I'm excited, because the more content, the better. So that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to grind Brawl Stars as much as possible for the next, I don't know, like, is it 6 days? Because we get double masteries, we get all of this good stuff, and I'm so close to getting the Rico pins. So I absolutely love this update at the moment. So that's going to be it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.